Hey yo, gamers and grillers. All right, we're gonna go with our Tex-Mex Brunswick Stew. I feel like watching me cut things up and do prep is boring, so I cut all of that out. I just went straight to what we're working with. Like I said earlier, I looked at a lot of different recipes and I just didn't really get it, so I made my own. But we've got the Brunswick Stew at heart here, and I've taken some advice from some true Brunswick Stew experts. And they told me one thing is it's got to have the beans, it's got to have the ham and the corn, and it's got to have some heat. So it's tomato-based stew, basically. A lot of the recipes called for lima beans. I went with cannelli beans. They're just what I like better. Gonna go with a mix of green and red bell peppers. Most recipes called for green at least. I threw the red in there for a little bit of that smokiness. All the requests for heat should be answered in this small bowl here of serranos. Onion and garlic. I can't really cook food without it, so that's how we do that. Tomato sauce. Who needs a picture of that? I did, however, decide to put a spin on the tomato sauce, crushed up a few tomatillos. So we're going to keep that Tex-Mex vibe going with that. Everything calls for corn. So again, in the vein of keeping the Tex-Mex vibe around, I went to a local street vendor who sells roast corn, and I got me a couple of cobs and just shaved that off. I know I've preached about it many times before, but you cannot get any better than just local good ingredients. It's the best way to make any food that you're making good, is to start with the best. That's how you end up with the best. Chicken. Again, local meat market, went to, got some seasoned chicken breast, got a couple pounds of that. And most of the recipes called for smoked pork, but since I'm cooking this as, straight up from scratch and we're not smoking anything, I went with a little bit of chorizo and some pastor. Again, high quality meat from a high quality carniceria. Well, it's the best way to start any kind of cooking project that you're gonna have. We're gonna add some salt, pepper, maybe a little Tony Chachere's throughout the cooking process, if anything, and probably just a little chicken broth. So come on out and join us out by the pot. Hey, gamers and grillers! All right, we're taking the party outside now. Great state of Texas. About to cook up some Tex-Mex Brunswick Stew here. We got all our ingredients out here. About to get them ready. Get them going, get them fired up. Let's get this Brunswick Stew on. Join me live here in just a few minutes. We're going straight from the pot to the stream.